Welcome to Little Creek Bee Ranch. Yo, it's changed. Boy, that's one thing about beekeeping. Don't ever get bored. It's getting ready to change. Okay, we're in the South Apiary. Call it the Catch Box Apiary. Ah, ah. Catch Box Apiary. Date and time, May 14th, 2025, 2:16 p.m. 90 degrees, wind from the south 15. There you go, there's your stats. What are we looking at? This is called a 5-frame medium catch box. Anything coming and going? Nope. Nope, don't think there's anything in there. Nah, that's all right. Don't give up. It's early season still yet. Ooh. Nope, nothing there. Let's move along. We got 5 of them. Four of them. Want some more down here? I need to do some more. I'm going to go right here. Oops. How about that one? Anything coming and going? It was quiet there for a bit. Checking the nuke out behind me. Nothing there. Okay, to the newbies. I'm speaking to the greenhorns under 2 years in beekeeping. Well, let me do it this way. If you haven't been in 5 years of beekeeping yet, you've not yet begun. People get so offended. I'm not trying to offend. I tell you how it is. I'm the equal opportunity offender. 5 years. 5 years. Here's a catch box. Well, see if you see anything moving. 5 years. Okay, catching bees. Here's what I teach all the other students and members and for years. Change your thinking about bees and beekeeping. Get it lined up with sustainable beekeeping. So I think you would agree that we have in the ground oil, water, gas. I think everybody agrees with that. Different places. But then when I say bees don't live in the ground, but honeybees, unless they're in a water meter or something like that. But I'm talking, broad standard of things. Bees are in the air. It's a natural resource, yes? Surely you'd agree with that. Uh, aren't you tapping into them? It's a natural resource. Should be tapping into them. What? You gotta learn how to speak bee. I'm serious. Bees speak through vibrations and pheromones. So if you were to get out in the field and do your waggle dance, you might. Oh, no? Okay. But you could put in some lemongrass oil, lemon balm, queen pheromone, nozzle off pheromone, swarm commander's nozzle off pheromone. and draw bees to your box. Get the scout bees checking you out first. Nothing here. And then you come up with something like this. Check it out. All those people. You can't catch bees on the ground. You can't catch them on the ground. They gotta be in the air. I hear that a lot. Well, you tell me what you see. Let's do this. I think go wider. Ooh. Yeah, go wider. Now you tell me. All right. So here's the deal. We went away for 5 days to go on a little short family vacation to Branson, Missouri. Came back, did my bee walk, and voila. Lost a swarm on a scion. Gained a colony in the catch box. Now, how do I know that? Haven't even opened them. Well, first of all, the bees are only coming off the porch. They're not scout bees. Scout bees are on all four sides, floating around the box, looking at all of it. These bees are moving with a purpose. You can even see their butts. I'm thinking the box is pretty full. Must have been a good group. Here, let's pull you out a little bit. There you go. And what I'm doing standing here is looking for pollen. Now remember the time we said was 2:23. 2:23. 2:23. So dance time, return home, dance time is usually 1 to 2. But we got some field bees coming back. But I don't readily see pollen yet. I can tell they're coming in butt heavy, abdomen heavy, which is nectar. I can tell that the queen is right over here on this side. See the mass of bees? I gotta get a better pointer. Yeah, the better pointer. Here's a good pointer. Little things. These little things. Yeah, where's my pointer? Ooh, there it is. See the bees right over here? Right there. She's on this quadrant. She's over here on the side. Where the most bees are would be my educated guess. And how come I just don't dive into them, rip off the top and check them out? First of all, bees operate by a set of principles, about 50 of them, and you need to learn them. That's why we wrote a book, an ebook called Bee Principles. I even probably got to go back and update it because there's several more I'd like to add. Things that bees do. They didn't ask you. They didn't ask me. These are things they do that you can count on. They're predictable. Things you can count on them doing. Bee principles. I love bee principles because it nullifies all the opinions. Everybody's got their opinion. What do bees do? That's what you want to know. What do bees do? Here's a couple of them. Bee principles. Queens love the dark. Yes? Put a queen on top of a frame, she'll dash down between the frames in the dark. Boom, down in the frames. Bees prefer nectar over sugar water. Bees prefer nectar over sugar water. So if they're not taking the sugar water down real fast, they're probably into a whole bunch of nectar. They go on and on. Okay, so my sensitivity to the pollen is I really do want to see the pollen come in because pollen is protein for the larva. Larva comes from an egg comes from a queen, means I have a laying queen. But I don't readily see pollen yet. The way they act tells me there's a queen inside because they're moving with a purpose. Seems like to me right now they're loading up on a bunch of nectar. And I'll wait. I like to wait about 3 weeks. 3 weeks. That's 21 days. That's how long it takes to hatch a worker. That means in 3 weeks I would see a good patch of brood almost to about to hatch. Good. And why do that? Because it locks them down to the box, laying in a bunch of brood. Also, it reveals the bees' true colors once they have brood to protect. Their attitude, their true colors. They have something to protect. Brood laid in. Also, too, you need to understand bees are brood sensitive first, then queen sensitive, then honey sensitive. In that order. Principle will never change. Brood, queen, honey. I am anxious to open it. But I really do want to